Hello everyone. So we are going to start here chapter 1. Basically this is from Math Olympiad book, and it is specifically those who are beginner or like supposed to enter in Maths Olympiad. So this is a perfect if you are in 3rd 4th grade, or even if you are in 5th 6th and if you are looking to enter in the Maths Olympiad field. So that's a starting point for you all guys. And specifically from which book I have taken this chapter, I will mention separately in the comment box or maybe in the description. So this is the first chapter I told you earlier. So this is a whole series that I'm going to be discuss all this book. I really don't know that how much is going to be length for this video, but what I try to do, that if I feel the video is going to the length of 1 hour or 2 hours, so I will be reducing the 4 parts. Like if it is a 2 hour, I will reduce in the 4 parts, and if it is in the 1 hour, then I will reduce in the 2 parts. And let me know on the comment section that how would you like to go with the chapters. If you think you want to need a chapter in a one go, so I will upload a one chapter whole in a one go. And if you think that you need a short things like a short video length, do not get confused, because students are easily get confused whenever they see maths. But what I'm supposing it, if you are preparing for the Maths Olympiad, so you are very interesting in the maths and you are very interested in maths, that's why you are looking for my videos. So it's all about you and how you are feeling about the video length. Please let me know in the comment section. So we are going to start here. This chapter is looking for a pattern. So by the name of chapter, it's clear that we are going to talk about patterns. Now pattern could be in form of numbers, like if someone is writing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that, and so on, so on, so on. So that could be a pattern. So they have a different people, they have their own assumption. One of the people can say that is just by a skipping of one number, like you are skipping one number, like after 2 there should be a 3, but you are skipping 3 and you reach to the 4. After 4 you skip 5 and you reach to 6. After 6 you skip 7 and you reach to 8. That is one of the assumption. The child who doesn't know addition, who doesn't know multiplication, that is a one way of assumption. Now there is another child who can assume that maybe it's added by 2, that in 2 if you are adding 2 you will go to 4, in 4 if you add 2 you will go to the 6, in 6 if you add 2 you will reach to 8, and in 8 if you add 2 you will reach to 10, and for the next term you further add 2 to reach the next term, which is 12. That is another assumption. The child who know addition, the possibly could be assumed that maybe it's a multiple of 2. Child can say it's a 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 4, 2 times 5, and 2 times 6. Similarly, like this the pattern is going on. And the last possibly assumption I could make here, it's an even number. It's a continuous even number without skipping any even number. There is a different assumption for every child to tackle this pattern. So it's not important that whenever some pattern is given to you, so there is only one rule is applied. Yes, it could be possible in some of the question that you don't have much thing to apply, so you have to go with the particular pattern. But usually when you go with the patterns, you have different rule, different assumption you can apply to reach to the pattern. Now let's move to the chapter, what they are saying. This theory, if you want to read, you can read it. I'm keeping the pause over this, and if you want you can just take a stop over that point and you can read this thing. Now one important thing is here, this is written Fibonacci numbers, so don't go with my pronunciation. So that is what the Fibonacci numbers are, what I feel, that it says the third term in the number pattern is the sum of the first and second term. Why I'm discussing it, because that is going to be very useful in the upcoming patterns. If let's suppose the first term is given 1 and 3, just an example. So according to these number pattern, the next term would be 1 plus 3, which is 4. Similarly, next term, it's not a combination of all these three, so don't do mistake this kind. It says only the first and second term. So it's a 3 and 4. So if you do 3 and 4, you will reach to the next term, which is 7. That is what this number pattern means. We are going to discuss here, it's going to be repeat so on after it. And the previous one says that you can do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division to do the number system or do the number pattern, and you can make a combination of all those things to make a number pattern. Now complete the each number pattern. So few of the examples are written first to make understand what it usually mean. So here the number pattern is given 4, 7, 10 and 30. So look at their analysis, what they are trying to do, the difference between any two consecutive terms. Now what is the mean of consecutive? Consecutive means one after one without any gap, like 4 and 7. So there is a no gap in this number, so that's why here it's a consecutive in pattern. Like in this pattern, if I take here the 2.4 and 10, that is not consecutive. Consecutive is one after one, like 4 and 7 here consecutive. If someone is asking 1, 2, 3, 4, these are the consecutive number. Similarly, if you have example like 2, 4, 6, 8, you can say this is a consecutive even number. Similarly, if you have 2, 3, then somehow you got 4, 6, and then it's not a consecutive number. Why? Because in this pattern you will be see 2 and then 3. It's odd. It looks weird, right? So this is not a consecutive. Consecutive means something in one go without any gap. That is what the consecutive means. So when you look at the two consecutive numbers, the above number pattern is 3. So the number term must be 13 plus 3. What is their mean? Look at the difference in this. Now the child can assume that 4 plus which number makes 7. So there is a possibility that child can think that 4 plus 3 is 7. Similarly, 7 plus 3 is 10, and further let me zoom it a little bit so that you can guys see properly. 10 plus 3 here is 13. If you go for the 13 plus 3, that's make for the next term, which is 16. So the next term is 16. So pattern is what? You are doing plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. That is a one way to do it. Now the another child can think that maybe if I subtract 3 in the previous second number, I can get the first number. So minus 3. So that is the opposite pattern. So it's all about how you are observing. If your eye can go in the first go, so that maybe you can observe the plus 3. Or maybe if you want to see from the opposite, it's a minus 3, minus 3, minus 3. So what number should I subtract by 3 to get 13? So that is only logic, it's 16. So there is a two way to do this. But I feel that this analysis is much good, because if you go with the opposite direction, like from this direction, you can go plus 3 and you will be get here number. Now move to the B part, B example. It says 2, 6, 12 and 20. Now look at this, what is going on. This is more interesting the number pattern shows. Now right now just keep away this analysis and try to do analysis as a beginner. Right now let's assume I am as a child and I don't know how to tackle this, so I'm trying to apply some addition and subtraction, and let's see it's work or not. So let's see what's going on. So 2 plus 4, I realize 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. In 12 plus 8 is what? 20. Now 20 plus what number I need to add to get the next term? So what I can observe that 4, 6, 8 looks like a multiple of 2. So why not I should add the next multiple of 2, which is 10. So that's make 20 plus 10 is 30, and my next term is 30. That is a one way to do it. Now one another way is that I'm able to see every term is a plus 2 plus 2. Like 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10. So like that also I can get 30. That's what it's given in this analysis, that 2 the plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. But if you can able to observe by the multiple of 2, it's going to be more easy, because you don't have to do plus 2 plus 2 and not getting more confused. That's what I feel that you can do. Now go with the next example, and please let me know in the comment box if you think that my explanation is not good, or if you think that I can add more thing to make this as good. Or sometimes it's happened that this is my prescription, right? Like I am thinking this pattern could be solved by this thing, but if you have a new idea to solve this pattern, you can also let me know in the comment box, because I already told you in the starting of the chapter that there could be a one pattern, but there is a different way, maybe a different view to see a particular pattern, and you can get a same answer for all those things. Now let's move to the next one, C part. It's 2, 6, 18. So what's going on? Let's see in the pattern. Again, for a moment keep away this thing, and we are focusing over our normal addition and subtraction, which we are trying to do. So I just realized 2 plus 4 is 6. Similarly, 6 plus which number is 18? 6 plus 12 is 18, right? So now what number I need to add here? So what you guys think that we have to add, you can tell me. But let's see, I'm able to see why not I go with the multiple of 4s. Like 2 times 2 is 4, 6 times 2 is a 12. So I go with the multiple of 2's, not multiple of, sorry, to 4, multiple of 2. So 2 times 2 is a 4 and I added 4. 6 times 2 is a 12 and I added 12. Why not I go with the 8 times 2? If you just quickly figure out 18 times 2, not 8 times 2, 18 times 2. Usually in a hurry I did a little mistake, but if I'm doing any mistake I will be pointing out in between. So 18 times 2. So 18 times 2 I'm able to figure out. 8 times 2 is 16 and 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 plus 1 is 3. Why I'm doing this little basic thing? Because I'm observing that if you are doing the pattern, so maybe you are a beginner or maybe you are working in the 3 to 6 grade and you are working like that. Okay, so now let's add them. 36. So according to the next step I need to add 36. So let's add 36 and 18 and let's see what will you get. You know 8 plus 6 is 14. 1 carry forward. 3 plus 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. That's make 54. And actually the answer is 54. That's what you can observe with the multiple of 2's. Now let's see what the assumption is given in the answer key, because we have to look at their view also. So the answer key says that do 6 divided by 2, which is 3. 18 divided by 6, which is 3. So their mean is every time it's multiplied by 3. Like this is also another observation, that 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. So to getting the next term you have to do 18 times 3, which is 54. So their view also easy. If you know the multiples, quick multiplication, like 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 3 is 18, it's followed everywhere, so you can apply in the last one. And if I don't know the multiple in depth, like in my mind it first come addition and subtraction, so before I did so with the addition, so that you can observe. Now move to the next example. Example number D. Example number D says 44, 22, 20, 10, 8, something something. Now this is a reducing pattern. There is a two possibility to reduce your number. Maybe you are dividing or maybe you are subtracting. If you are reducing with the big gap, that means you are dividing. If you are reducing with the small gaps, that means if you are subtracting. Or if you think a combination of both of them, that means they are using both of them together. So let's see what's going on here. We are going to apply a normal subtraction because we don't know what's going on. So let's see. 44 minus 22 can get 22, and 22 minus 2 can get 20. Similarly, 20 minus 10, it's 10, and 10 minus 2 is 8. I'm able to see they subtracted half of this, then they subtracted 2. They subtracted half of this, they subtracted 2. Now they have to subtract half of it, which is minus 4, because half of 8 is 4, right? So that's why 4. And 8 minus 4 is 4. Now you have to do minus 2. I'm not doing minus 2 just because of half of it. I'm doing minus 2 because on alternative pattern there is a minus 2. That's why. So 4 minus 2 is 2. So the next two terms are 4 and 2. It's written here respectively. Now move to the pattern. I did also the same thing that's given in the answer key. But an answer key, it says that you should do the combination of division and subtraction. Like first you do divided by 2, then you do minus 2, then again you do divided by 2, then you should do minus 2. So if you do divide by 2 again, so you will be get 4. If you do minus 2 again, you will be get 2. So that's what their perspective. Now whatever you think it's easy for you, you can go with it. There is no hurry and there is no mandatory that you have to go according to the book, because at the end it's come to that how you are getting a correct answer. If you are getting a correct answer in your way, in your pattern, so it's correct, but usually your method should be right. Okay, now let's move to the E part. Now it's look something different. Let's see what's going on. Now this is what the Fibonacci C number, and let me know in the comment box also that's pronunciation of this word is correct or not. So this number pattern is an example of Fibonacci number. So 1 and 1 makes 2. If you combine these two, that's make 2. Similarly, if you combine these two, that's make 3. If you combine 3 and 2, that's make 5. If you combine 5 and 3, that's make 8. If you combine 8 and 5, that's make 13. Similarly, if you combine 13 and 8, that's make 21. And to getting the next term, let me write down here. You have to further combine 13 plus 21, which is 34. Now there is there you cannot able to apply your own way to do, because there is only one and single way to do the sum of previous two terms to get the next term. So here you cannot able to do addition, subtraction, nothing like that. It's not going to be work. But let's suppose you want to try. So I'm trying behalf of you. I'm just keeping my right answer here and changing the color of pen so that you can able to see. Again, just changing color the pen to see addition or subtraction works or not, because I'm pretty sure it's not work, but let me show to you it's work or not. It's plus 0, it's plus 1, it's plus 2, it's plus 3, no, it's again plus 2. Wait, I did a mistake. Wait, so it's plus 0, plus 1, then plus 1, then it's plus 2, then it's plus 3, then it's plus what? Okay, so you have plus 5. I don't think so that is a particular pattern, and it's a little confusing also. So what you have to do, add the previous last two terms and go to the third term. That's it. Now I think okay, examples are ended till here. Now I'm asking to you generally, I don't know usually that how you guys are understanding or how you don't. So please let me know in the comment that if you understand till here, or if you think there is any mistake or kind of like you didn't understand the way I'm talking to you, you didn't understand some points like why this is going on, or even you can ask with me. There is no problem that why you are this terms you are adding, why this terms you are subtracting, why you written like that, what is the reason behind it. Even I tell you the reason for every single thing. Okay, so you don't have to be worried and don't get shy about to ask a single question. Even there is a silly question, I will answer to you. Okay, no need to be worried about that. And one more thing, this is the first time I'm uploading the video on the YouTube. Usually I'm tutoring since the last 5 years, but I'm giving the private tuitions to all the Maths Olympiad students in all over the world, internationally. But since last few months I'm just exploring the new thing. Also I'm tutoring but exploring a new thing, and decided to teach you guys on the YouTube as well. So that's why I'm entering in this field. So I will just upload a one small video like till here at the end. I will do and will upload a thing where you will just find this example. In the next video I go with this practice question, because right now I don't aware about that how you people know me, and how you know, like how will you find me on this place. So again, so right now here I'm ending class and we are going to be mid class. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.